everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and I'm here to share with you the other embellishment that I wanted to make with my envelopes. And I've made two sets so far. I've made this set here, which has two big flowers. Oops. So the big flowers are 2 inches, and then you've got the embellishment. The big embellishments are 2 inches. The other one is a 1.5 inches, and then the smallest one is about 1.25 inches. So these embellishments, I saw at the dollar store that they had some. They're not as pretty as this, and they're not in varying size, and they're not also handcrafted and individual like these ones. But they were pretty, and I thought it'd be a cute thing to do and to use up my envelopes. And I've decided to put 2 sets in my Etsy store, so you can find this set and you can find this set, which has the yellow buttons in it, in my Etsy store. So if you're interested, click the link below to get to them. These embellishments were shown, I learned how to do those via Desiree. I'll be putting down in the description box below a link to her blog. If you don't know her, you should go and check her out. She's amazing, an amazing artist, really talented. She makes amazing cards. So I figured today maybe I could share with you how I made them. So this is the papers that I had done with you guys, and you can see how they turned out. I really love them, and they're really fun, and I can use them in all kinds of different ways. And this way, at least, I get to use up more envelopes, which is very cool. So I use one of those punches, the big one for the big flowers. So all you need to do is you need 4 of those big rounds. And just one last one. Make sure that it's a full one. So I've got 4 here. And then the difference between mine and what I saw at the dollar store is that I hand sewed all my buttons. And I don't remember what they put in their center, but it was definitely not as it's not as labor intensive as what I made, and I don't think it's quite as pretty, but that's just me. So you fold it in half. You fold your circle in half like this. Maybe I should show it here. So in half, and then in half again. Okay, and then this is from my file folders, but I use that at the end to cover my the sewing, so that it doesn't show. But what I've used to do the other backing is just one of those envelopes, those white envelopes that have no writing on them. So just use that here. And so basically all you need to do is to glue this. Just be careful if you're going to sew it. Be careful how you glue it, so that you do not put the glue right in the middle, because that's where you're going to be sewing your button, and then your needle is going to be all messy. So now you need to choose which side you're going to want to put, and I'm deciding that this is the side that I want to see. So then I just place it on my other little circle, and of course I mess up the one I show you. So you just align it with the sides. It's supposed to be super easy, and probably because I'm doing the video, I'm not doing as good of a job. Okay, so I've aligned it, and it's on there. So now you do the same thing with the other ones. So it's a fun project to do. It's a bit long because of the sewing, like I said. You could glue down the buttons or put some other type of topping, but I personally really like the effect of the buttons, and I have lots of them, So I thought it'd be a cool way to use them. And because these papers are made with envelopes and some spray, well, actually these are with brushes and sprays, and there's no way I can make two that are exactly the same, and no set is going to be exactly the same. Plus my buttons are also not all the same, because they're not it's not like I'm using new buttons. So they're all unique, which I think is really neat and can make a very pretty statement on a card or on a tag, or even in your journals. Okay, so put the last one here, and then choose a button that you like. So I chose this one, this pretty purple one, and then you use your thread, and I usually try to go from the front first time around, just so I have an idea of where I want to come out. So you put it in and try to put it so that it's not directly in the middle that you're piercing, but more in the paper itself, in the a bit further. This way you're also making sure that your embellishment is going to stay put, and it's very secured. That's what I liked about the sewing compared to just the gluing. Gluing could come undone, the sewing it won't. Now I hope I can put this back in. Okay. So try to make sure that you hold on to your tail so that it doesn't get out. And you just keep on going until you feel that it's secured enough. I usually do 2 or 3 depending, because when I do my buttons, the ones that have 4 holes, I usually crisscross, because I like the look on them. And then what I do is I tie a knot in the back before I cut my thread. So this way, again, I'm making extra sure that nothing is going to move. Okay, and then once that is done, then all I need to do is I can either do it directly on there or on the paper, and basically I just layered another cardstock on the back. This way all the stitching is hidden. So here is my little embellishment, what it looks like. I hope it will inspire you to make your own embellishments. If you don't want to make them, well, you can go and check out my Etsy store and purchase the ones I've made. And I would love to read your comments about this. Bye everyone.